I noticed on my YouTube channel when I do this, basically what I do is I turn on the screen recorder and then I record the screen so I can narrate the video. Now on the phone it looks good, but when I bring it up on my big screen, it's in a tiny little square. So I'll do it the regular way because I like to look at my flights with the big screen. The whole screen filled up. But for some reason today I went to the park to fly. I flew one time, and this is the flight that I took. And I told myself I got to quit just staying out in the middle of the field where it's safe. I got to start flying around things. This whole video is done in manual mode. When you go slow, and don't take my word for much because I've only been flying for about a month and maybe 10 days. But when I fly slow, I've noticed to have the controls really relaxed, it's a lot easier. When you fly faster, you got to have the controls tighter. The higher numbers in your gain and expo means the tighter, the less you move the stick. The lower numbers mean the more you move the stick. By moving the stick more, you're less likely to make an error. When it's too tight, you're going to make an error by overshooting, and when it's too loose, you're going to make an error by undershooting. But in this flight right here, at some points, that right stick, I got to lay it all the way to the right. Like right here, I'm laying the stick all the way to the right when I did I think it's called a helix. Oh no, it's called an orbit. Around that one goal, I did an orbit around that goal. So I decided I was going to fly and try to get close to things and get out of my comfort zone. And that's what I'm doing here. I really don't have the craving to fly fast, but if you put the gimbal angle on like 35, you're going to be doing close to 40 miles an hour when you put that right stick down, because that's what makes it go forward. And at that degree on the gimbal, which is the camera tilt, you're not going to stop the drone. You can slow it down, but you're not going to stop it. Here's where I go up go up close to the mountain and get between the trees and the mountain, because it's good exercise. This is like a first for me. I do things, a lot of guys on TV, they just take it out of manual mode to do it. I like to do it all in manual mode. Now I'm not going to go flying through no tree, trying to navigate through a tree in manual mode. All the little branches like I do in GPS mode. But I think I'm doing pretty good to have flown manual I started the 1st of July. It's very tricky going slow because more so than the right stick, which controls the crosshairs, the left stick controls up and down. Unless you're going real fast, the crosshairs don't mean much. But I was surprised there was no practicing going on. I just did this and got my dogs out and let them walk, and then I came back home. See how I lowered the nose there and it took off a little bit faster? See, on a camera drone, you can lower the nose and you're not going to see it because there's a 3-axis gimbal. I think that's it. And on my drone, there's a 1-axis gimbal. The Neo's got 1 axis. And some racing drones, you can't change it in the air. You got to set the angle for the camera, and that's what it's set at until you bring the drone back down. But the Neo's got a control where you can change the gimbal in the air. But it was pretty fun today, flying the drone.